That's what you told me, baby. That's what you told me, baby. That's what you told me, baby. You drive me crazy. That's what you told me, baby.
Welcome to another segment of the Curtis Zone. I, your ever so amazing host, Dylan J. Curtis, welcome you and ask that you remember to hit the like and subscribe button for more content from here on the Curtis Zone if you want to see more of my smiling face and of course more of my bouncing pecs, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing yet another History of episode. We are doing a History of episode on a show known as Zevo 3. And I want everyone to remember to hit the like and subscribe button as well as that notification bell and as well as that share button because you know we love it when you do. Today we are talking about Zevo 3 and we want everyone to sit back, relax, enjoy, and of course remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I know I keep saying that, but I really want you to like and subscribe. Now before we get started on this episode, as always, my friends, news. We have just learned that season 4 of The Orville, which one of Seth MacFarlane's shows, has started production in January 2025 and is set to have a release date in January 2026. However, nothing is set in stone due to the fact that there was a huge writer's strike and they're still coming off of the success of Ted, the series. So the second piece of news is this: Kevin Feige is overseeing casting for the X-Men movie himself, and he is eyeing Elizabeth Gillies to play the role of Rogue. And personally, I think she would do a great job. She is beautiful, she is smart, and she can do a great Southern accent, so what the heck, let's see where it goes. And I would love to see her play alongside Channing Tatum as Gambit. And please, cast Channing Tatum as Gambit. That's just my opinion. Would anyone else love to see Channing Tatum return as Gambit? The final piece of news is this: James Gunn is eyeing Josh Brolin to portray the role of Darkseid in the Gods and Monsters saga here on the DCU. This will be a great idea, seeing as though he did a great job as Thanos. Let's see how he does doing another evil dictator. But hey, when you play Darkseid, you gotta do it right, okay? But that's just my opinion. Now everybody, let's talk about Zevo 3. And as always, like and subscribe if you want more. Now, Zevo 3 was not a very popular show, but I liked it nonetheless. So let's talk about it right now. Zevo 3 would have its television debut in October of 2010, had its final episode in May of 2011. It only lasted one season, and that one season gave us 26 episodes. It was created by Moonscope Entertainment for Nicktoons, and it was based off the Skechers commercials, which were also turned into comic books. Now, Zevo 3 had a star-studded cast, one of the cast being Dante Basco, who you may remember did the voice of Prince Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now that the non-fiction origin is over, let's talk about the fictional origin, and as always, like and subscribe. Years ago, in a place called Stankville, a mischievous scientist was working on experimental genetic mutations. This scientist, Stanley J. Foote, had experimented with something called the Zevo compound. It went incredibly wrong, and he was frozen in a statue in what is now known as Stankville. During the time of the explosion, Stanley J. Foote would mutate the entire city. Flowers, animals, even reptiles and insects would be mutated into monstrous creatures and take over Stankville. However, this would not last long. The city sat empty for years until real estate developer and tycoon Brett Ronson bought it, and he rebuilt it into New Eden City, where he would basically turn the place into a propaganda. Unbeknownst to the rest of the community, Brett Ronson was a mutant. This is when we lead us to the events of the first episode where we meet Jason, Ellie, and her brother Matt. Matt was playing with something in the old chemical plant that he shouldn't have, and he exposed the three of them to Zevo compound. The Zevo compound would combine Jason with metal, elasticize Ellie's hair to where it stretched a lot, and finally Matt would be tossed into a bunch of tanks of liquid nitrogen. They would then become the superhero team only known as Zevo 3. As far as important moments to go, there's only one important moment that we're going to talk about, and that is in the final episode of Zevo 3 called Mutation Termination. In this episode, Brett Ronson plans to demutate the entire city of New Eden City, but dark materia sends out an advanced mutation wave, which causes all mutants in New Eden City to go crazy. And so, it's called a mutation apocalypse. And so, Zevo 3 have to help stop them while at the same time calming them down. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the entire episode. You have to watch it.
You know your name could be Melody, baby.
Now, there aren't that many important moments we're going to talk about, so let's move on to my favorite moments. My first favorite moment is in the episode entitled Some Wounds Cut Deep. In this episode, it is Jason's birthday, and he is very upset about it, trying to create a mural that symbolizes his birthday. However, he accidentally cuts his finger on one of his old toys, and that toy comes to life and goes through a rampage throughout the city and tries to attack a military base. And so, we also find out that his grandmother knows about his powers. You can't hide much from your grandmama. Anyway, at the end of the episode, Jason and his friends, they all celebrate with him. It was very, very beautiful. My final favorite moment is in the episode Beneath the Surface. In this episode, a group of giant worms who have taken nests underneath New Eden City have gone on a rampage, and so Zevo 3 has to stop them and calm them down. I liked it a lot because it shows all the powers that they have and what they can do when they work together, when they're truly in sync. I loved it. You will love it. Watch it, my friends. Now, as far as powers and abilities go, which is everyone's favorite part of these episodes, Zevo 3 were exposed to a compound called the Zevo It's called the Zevo compound, which was induced with Zevo energy. I'm not even going to go into what that is, but it gives him a wider range of abilities. Jason James, or Z-Strap as he's called, he has the ability to generate metal throughout his entire body, as well as control metal and do metal blasts as well. This makes him bulletproof, fireproof, heat resistant, and magnetic. And it gives him magnetic powers as well. He can also transform his body into different metallic weapons such as swords, hammers, axes, and different types of tools as well, such as saw blades, the whole 9 yards. Cool Breeze has cryokinetic abilities, meaning that he has the ability to control, generate, and manipulate ice that he is in contact with. This is after he was exposed to liquid nitrogen with the Zevo compound. Elastica has the ability to control her hair and basically make it extend and turn it into helicopters. She can extend it, wrap it around people. It is pretty cool to see that, my friends. All in all, Zevo 3, they are very powerful. And like that, another episode of the Curtis Zone comes to a screeching close. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you remember to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as that notification bell and that share button, because as you know, we love it when you like, subscribe, and share these episodes. Now, I want everyone to remember that if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to make a request for any episode, period, put it in the comment section down below. I'll get back to you. Recently, someone asked me to do a How Powerful Would Someone Be episode on rain, and I will definitely be doing that very soon. Now, as always, remember that you got to give some love to our sponsors, Coastal Waste and Recycling, because as you know, your garbage powers someone's world. I love you all. I will see you soon. And as always, remember, like and subscribe.
Can y'all say that?